Hello friends, welcome all of you to the 5-minute series. It's been quite a while since I have posted a video in this series. I thought I would do one today. Couple of days before, I have posted a small video on showcasing my son's musical abilities or drumming skills. And after watching that video, few parents have asked for suggestions on how a child's inherent musical intelligence or inherent abilities towards music can be leveraged for the purpose of teaching a new skill. So today's topic is going to be about leveraging your child's inherent rhythmic intelligence or musical intelligence for the purpose of teaching a new skill or a novel skill. So ever since my son was a few months old baby, music has been an integral part of his day-to-day life. So we have a familial structure also wherein my son's grandparents they are very good singers. My father is a very good keyboardist. He's very good at harmonium. So a lot of instruments and lot of stimulation has been happening since his babyhood. While we never realized that my child would have very good sense of music until he was 4 or 5 years old, the stimulation has started before, when my child was around 4 or 5 months old. So we really started seeing the effects of music in his developmental profile once my child reached 4 or 5 years of old. So definitely music has aided in language development. Music has aided in taking care of my son's social emotional needs, and music has been a very good tool when it comes to catering to our children's sensory needs as well. And it is a very good stress buster, I would say, and a good self-engagement tool also. So these are some of the benefits that I have personally seen with music being part of our day-to-day life. So children who if you observe that your child has a very good music sense and he has a very good auditory memory wherein he can remember a sequence of song or rhymes, or he picks up, if you feel that he picks up vocabularies or words primarily through songs and rhymes and music, then definitely your child has inclination, or your child has that inherent musical intelligence. So now let us see how we can leverage this intelligence to promote development in other aspects or areas. So number one is the speech and language development. So do not hesitate to introduce a new language if you feel that your child's musical abilities are very good. So I was very hesitant until my child started uttering few words in his native language without knowing the fact that they can pick up multiple languages at the same time. So kindly promote multiple language or bilingual also, in case if you feel that your child has that musical intelligence. This is number one. Number two, children who are very good at picking up songs and music, they are very good rote learners. So by this I mean that the teaching strategy that you can adopt with your children could be first rote learn, then relate and learn, and then expand on what they have already learned. So this is the approach that I usually do with my child. Say for example, if I want to introduce months of a year to my child as a new concept, I would definitely start off with first giving a rote learning to memorize those months. Okay, and then move on to teaching, relating, and then expanding from there on. So the same applies to new vocabularies also. The same applies to any other languages also, vocabularies from other languages also. So my son has been picking up Kannada very well now. My son has been picking up English very well now. And but all of the musical experiences that he had from being as a baby to now has been contributing a lot in his day-to-day life and his overall development. So music is definitely aids your child's language development. So do not hesitate to try multiple languages. This is number one. Number two, children who have very good sense of music, or who prefers to learn the way, the musical way, they are naturally auditory seekers. So by this I mean that music caters to their sensory demands as well. So kindly promote that, and do not be do not be scared, or do not be skeptical about whether this particular auditory seeking behavior is going to be something that your child is hyper focusing. Yes, he may be hyper focusing on one particular aspect of his sense, but we can very well think that how we can convert, or how we can leverage this hyper focus of one particular sense for the benefit of developing other skills. Okay. And number three, kindly expose your child to all forms of instruments. So nowadays we are getting different instruments for children, small keyboards, and then small drums, the cymbals, the harmonicas, the flutes, the toy flutes. So kindly expose your child to all of these kind of instruments. So once you provide them with these array of instruments, you will see that they will slowly start engaging themselves with each one at a time, and they may at one point of time start engaging themselves for quite a number of time with these instruments. So music also aids in promoting self-engagement. And then music has helped in acquiring basic mathematical skills. So we used to tap and learn the counts. We used to drum and we used to beat on the drums and learn the counts. So music can very well be leveraged in teaching the pre-math concepts also. So these are some of the benefits that we have seen, particularly with having an inclination towards music. I hope this video will help parents in this group to see and to pay more attention to their child's specific interest, or fixated interest, and how you can leverage that for the benefit of development of the other skills. So thank you so much for watching this video.